Welcome to Collectors of the Coast. I am Cash. I wanted to do a quick fireside chat this evening. Dash and I have had a real good chance now to open a couple of regular booster boxes of Core Set 2021, and we've really enjoyed it, actually. Comparing it against, we did really enjoy the Ikoria ones, and in all fairness, with Ikoria, we opened a collector booster first, so it does sort of change your view. But my first impression is that these Core Set 2021 regular boxes are pretty good. Maybe that'll change in a little bit when we open up some of the collector boosters. But I'm expecting this experience is at least so far, it feels like it's a better experience and a better box than the Ikoria ones. Probably better than... it's hard to judge almost against Theros. I actually like the Theros regular boxes. I think they're probably better than those two. I'll get into that in a minute. Maybe not as good as Throne of Eldraine. Throne of Eldraine was just really cool with how unique the cards were and the art that you got. So I'm not sure. I'd say they stack up fairly well against Throne of Eldraine, but definitely, to me at least, it seems like they're better than Ikoria. Alright, and I'll give you reasons why. Because Ikoria, the collector boxers are awesome, and we can't really judge the collector boosters because we haven't opened them yet. So definitely Ikoria, best collector boosters so far out of the first three. We'll see. When we get into these, it looks like these could be really good collector boosters because you could get 4 rares in a pack. I really thought the Theros ones really dropped the ball in having the 2 lands in a row. I just thought it took away the collectability of the lands. And so actually I'm going to get into that with these ones. So, Core Set 2021 collector boosters, supposed to have 1 rare per pack. So that means they're going to be half as common, which means, to me, that means those lands are going to be worth more long term. So I'm expecting those lands. Now, we've only opened the regular boxes. The Theros, which is the only one we can really, of recent history, compare to, they had 36 of the regular full art lands in a box. So 1 per pack. These ones have 5. So I got 5 to 1 box. And I think that's normal. And we happen to get a foil one in the other box, so we got 6. So we're talking about 5 out of 36 compared to 36 out of 36. So we're talking about like 1/7 as common. So the regular lands, I think, are underpriced everywhere right now. So I don't know if you want to go make a big run on them and snap them up or not. But I think long term they're going to be collectible, much like the Zendikar lands were. And I won't be surprised to see them at $2-3 if they don't reprint these again coming very soon. And I don't think they will. It would seem really weird if they'd reprint the same lands. So it seems like they're going to be very collectible. The regular ones are less common than the foil ones. So it looks like, well, I don't know, they're probably going to print more of the regular product, but they're probably not going to be much more common than the foil ones, because the foil ones, there's 12 of those in the collector boosters. So we may actually find that this is a unique little, niche where these are worth quite a bit. And the regular ones are nice, so not surprised for me. Maybe even in the short term, I wouldn't be surprised if these lands are $2, $2.50, the regular ones, and the foil ones, probably again maybe $4 or $5 in that. But again, they're half as common as the Theros ones. So the Theros ones are all between like $3 and $5. So stands to believe these ones could be maybe $4 to $6 as time goes by. I think they're all a little underpriced in the lands right now. I don't think the pricing matches the rarity and how nice these are. And these are, honestly, to look at them, I think they're nicer than the Theros lands. They're certainly... It's hard to judge because we've only looked at them for a short period of time, and you look at lands, and you look at things enough, and they lose a little bit of the luster. But so, anyways, what I'm saying, if you are thinking about ordering from lands, I would do it now, because I think the sites are going to increase their prices. I really do. I think the regular lands are going to go from... They're certainly not going down. They're not going to be 50 cents. And most of them, the sites I saw, are 75 to 99 cents for the regular lands. So if you were thinking about getting some, I'd get them now. I really think they're going to go up to $1.50, $2 in a short period of time. Same as the foil full art triomes from Ikoria, they're hard to get, and I really think they're going to end up at $60-70. They've went up when they came out. Most people had them between $35 and $40 Canadian, so maybe $25-30 American. And I really think they're really hard to get. I think they're going to hold a value, $60-70 Canadian. I really do think they're gonna go up in price because they're hard to get. We've opened 9 boxes of Ikoria, 4 collector boxes, 4 boxes, maybe 5 collector boxes. Yeah, 5 collector boxes. I think we opened 4 or 5 regular boxes. We got 2 of the full art foil lands. So, maybe we have bad luck, but they can't be that easy to get. So, anyways, that was so that's kind of my first impression. The impression I've got so far is that the reprints that are at the rarity, I think that they're gonna go down still quite a bit in price. So I think if you hold off 2 or 3 weeks, I think you're gonna see some of those cards come down. Azusa especially, and we've drawn 3 of her in 2 boxes, so we've probably gotten a little bit lucky on that. But a couple of them seem like they're going to be fairly reasonable to get, so I wouldn't go too crazy on blowing your brains out on those cards. The worm, what's his name? The black worm. Anyways, I think he's going to go down too. I mean, they've got like 4 different versions of him. Great card, but can he hold $20 price? I don't see it. So. And he's good, but he's not like the best card that's ever been printed. So, couple things: Solemn Simulacrum. The art on it, I know the price is actually fairly low. When I was looking, I think the art on it's beautiful, and I honestly think it's the best art from them. So I mean, maybe the original would hold more value, but this is a really nice version of that card. The full art one we got today was beautiful, and I can't imagine it was. I think it's like $6 on Face to Face, our local site here. I think everyone should be grabbing them for $6. If they're $6, I'm tempted to go and put an order in. Maybe by the time I post the video, I'll order them and steal them all on you guys, because I think it's gonna be $10 card anyways, because it's beautiful. I mean, the full art foil version will probably be a little nicer, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys always like the foils that much more. It just depends on the card. Some of the cards, they really pop in the foil. Some of them, it's almost the same thing. It really doesn't matter. Like if I'm like Dryad of the Elysian Grove in Theros Beyond Death, the foil full art version is nice, but the regular full art version is beautiful as well. And there's maybe a couple dollar, should be maybe a few dollar difference, maybe just because the rarity's harder to get, but it's really not a big difference. And for me, if I'm going to pay the money, I might as well just get the one that costs a little bit less, because they're both gorgeous. Now some of the cards really stand out. Like I can't use that as an example, but Gisela from Eldritch Moon, the foil version of that card looks way better than the regular version. There's no question, it's way better, especially when you get the From the Vault version. It's gorgeous, and compared to the regular version, the two just don't match. I'll pay 3 times as much for that card gladly, because it's amazing looking. So. Anyways, so that's some of my early thoughts. I haven't got my hands on Jumpstart yet. I've watched a couple. There's not much out there. I've watched a couple of things. It isn't impressing me so far. I mean, you know what? You get, it looks okay. It looks like a good product. It actually looks exactly like what I thought. There's got to been a lot of hype around it so far, after the previews, and there are some nice reprints. Don't get me wrong, there's some nice cards in there, and I'll certainly be opening a couple boxes of it on the channel. But my first impression of that is Core Set 2021 is a better product than that. So if you're just to buy one box, I'd buy Core Set 2021. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm a beginner player, I might want the Jumpstart just because of how it sets up. It's kind of neat that you get almost like some theme, and you could build around those and build a bigger deck. And I think that's nice. But I think the Core Set 2021, there's more in there. There's so many good commanders. If you're playing Commander, there's really interesting commanders. There's the Planeswalkers. Some of them have been underwhelming, like Core Set 2020. A couple of them are really good, but a couple of them were like kind of underwhelming, and these ones all seem like they're pretty good. Like Basri for 3 seems really good. Teferi's like amazing. Liliana looks really good. Garrick actually looks really strong as well. Which one did I miss? I missed the red one. Chandra looks really good as well. I'm not a big mono red player, so Chandra won't be as good for me maybe, but I'm sure I'll use her in a deck at some point. Anyways, looks really amazing. It's really interesting cards, a number of interesting rares that you know, I can't wait to play. Some resurgence of goblins, which is really nice. Nice to see Goblin get a little support finally, because they've been kind of a little behind for a while. It'd be nice to see some nice Goblin Tribal come up again soon. Anyway, great set. Really excited about it. Just be smart, guys. Be smart with your money. Teferi, there is 19 versions of him. As far as I can count, there's so many versions of that card. You know, it's that's the only thing that's going to make him unique. I feel like he might not end up holding as much value because there's so many versions, but he's not getting pulled like... I haven't been pulling him like crazy yet, so we'll see. When we get into those collector boxes, it's going to mean everything. If we start pulling, you know, 3 Teferis in a box or something like that, maybe it'll kill his price, or Liliana, but they seem like they're going to be reasonably hard to get, and get your hands on, so... maybe those, because they are fancy versions of them, it'd be interesting to see how they price. And I don't think we really have a good idea, because there's so many alternate versions of it, what that's actually going to do to the price long term. So that's something I can't quite get my head around, what that's going to do to the price of some of these cards. The just the, you know, the purpley black color, you know, Magic added its 6th color, the purple color, and you know, that light blue color, which is, it's stunning to look at. So what is that going to do to the cards long term? It is really nice that they're adding lots of alternate art and spiffing it up a little bit. Anyway, first impression: Core Set 2021. I would say a must buy if you are a fan and you like opening boxes. I would do that. If you are new to the channel, we're going to do a promotion. Maybe I'll announce it in the next video. But we're going to do some giveaways. I'm going to be giving away some play mats. We're giving away Core Set 2021 boosters, so subscribe. We are going to be giving away some collector boosters, so please watch for that. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you're new to the channel. It helps us so much. Everything kind of starts at 1,000 at a YouTube channel. We're doing well. We're almost at 800 in just a short period of time, so help us get there. Honestly, we will be giving all kinds of giveaways. It works out in your favor anyways. Keep watching for the draws. We do guess the card promos. They're amazing. Just a lot of fun to do. So take part. Anyways, everyone have a magical day. That's all I got for you tonight. Bye. Hey Dash, what time is it?
It's guess the card. Iconic Masters clue time.
We're so revved up in Core Set 2021 and Jumpstart we can't think of the other sets. Yeah. All right. So today if in case you haven't done guess the card with us before, let me grab the pack. We grabbed a pack of Iconic Masters. We opened up the pack. This time it's actually sort of in one piece. We shuffled up the cards. We flipped one of the cards and... Sorry, I moved them all around here. We flipped one of the cards. Your job at home was to guess what it is. This is our final clue. We should get it today. Our first clue was what? Do you remember now?
It's not a token?
I think it's not a token.
No. Is it? We did. It's not 0 to 50 in card number.
I thought we did. It's not a token. Okay. Well, anyway, it's not a token. Yep. It's not a land. We're just going to go through clues because we want this to get got. All right. It's not a token. It's not a land. It's not numbered 0 to 50. It's not numbered 200 to 249. And it is green. That's the clue today. It's green. And if I didn't say the land of the token monks, I can't remember what the other clues were. It is also not those. So it is a green card, not 0 to 50, not 200 to 249. You guys can probably get it pretty quickly. So good luck, everybody. We are going to be getting into our next one will be Core Set 2021. We have saved a pack for it. It looks pretty good. All right. Guess in the comments below.
Bye.
Have a magical day.